Rightio, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the pub quiz. So, just up on the screen at the moment is just a few things that are coming for you for VE Day this week. Yeah, I'll let you have a little read through that. So obviously good evening if you are tuning in for the pub quiz. We have only just opened, so don't worry, everyone's making their way in, settling down, getting a drink and their snacks and all sorts. Yeah, as you can see up on the screen at the moment is what we've got planned for VE Day. So obviously there is the Stay at Home Street Party, which I think a lot of neighbourhoods are doing. And then on this very YouTube channel, the WC Pub Quiz, from 7:30 we're going to have a bit of live music and comedy with the man himself, Just Gary. Absolutely phenomenal act to watch. I've seen him many a time, and yeah, he's going to be brilliant. And he's going live for us 7:30 on Friday, the 8th of May. Hello, Kaz. Very good evening to you. Yes, indeed. I hope you're well also. But yeah, for those of you just tuning in, absolutely good evening. Welcome to the Welcome Chase Virtual Pub. As you can see on the screen is the exciting things we are doing for VE Day. So live on the Welcome Chase Pub Quiz YouTube channel, we're going to have some live music from 7:30. That's this Friday, the 8th of May, with the one and only Mr. Just Gary, amusing us with a bit of comedy and a bit of live music. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. So I hope everyone can tune in for that as well. But yeah, not too long now, we're going to be kicking off this evening's pub quiz. Sue, good evening. Very good evening to you. I wouldn't say you're all alone. Obviously, it's still early, you know. People are coming in, settling down, obtaining refreshments, bar snacks, and so forth. So everyone will be here very soon. See what I mean? They're all coming in now. Yeah, Mum, very good evening. John, Mr. John Light, very good evening to you. The Evans family are here this week. And Jeremy, also a very good evening to you. I do apologise if the audio seems to cut at times. I appear to be having internet issues and don't seem to know why. And good evening to Simon, Andrea, Alice and Sophie as well. A very, very good evening to you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so all for those people that are tuning in, because obviously the viewer numbers are starting to go up now as we get close to the time. If you want to read on the screen the things that we're going to be doing for VE Day this week, obviously we've got the stay-at-home street party. You can read the details about that there. And then live music from 7:30 PM on this very YouTube channel with the amazing Just Gary. Absolutely phenomenal act. And he's going to be doing us a special little treat. Hopefully live from his front garden if the weather's nice. If not, he's going to do it from inside his house. But I think it would be nice if it was in his garden. I think that would look quite nice. But yeah, this evening's quiz is, wow, not too far away now. So we will be kicking off shortly. And Dina says, good evening, Vince and Dina have arrived. Grab a seat, get ready. Not long left. But yeah, one thing I will say, obviously do take note on the stay-at-home street party. Decorate your house red, white and blue and enjoy a picnic in your front garden. But if you do nice decoration, make sure you email the photo to clark@sheffieldparishcouncil.org.uk because they're giving away prizes. They are giving away prizes. Why not take part? And yeah, as it says, you don't need to spend money on it. You just need to be clever and you just need to be creative. Hello, good evening and welcome. Yeah, apologies. There do seem to be some internet issues this evening, so I am appearing to cut out periodically. I'm trying to get it resolved at the moment. It's not proving an easy challenge, but I will get it sorted hopefully by the time we kick off. Yes, we got some more good evenings coming in. The Tizards, very good evening to you. The Ford family here, very good evening to you. Isabel, good to see you. Very good evening. Yeah, Kaz, there's always going to be more people. They all come in towards the quiz. And yes, Sue, I'm very well, thank you very much. I hope you're the same. Yeah, I do apologise if the quiz will cut out intermittently for some reason. I do appear to be having some internet connection issues. I'm trying to get them resolved as quickly as possible. Hopefully it'll be fixed by the time we start in 12 minutes. Wish me luck. And a very good evening, John and Alex. Hope you're all well. Yeah, obviously, good evening if you are tuning in. Welcome to the weekly Sunday pub quiz here at the virtual pub for Waltham Chase. We've got about 9 minutes till kick-off now. As I say, I do apologise if for some reason it does get a bit stuttery or the internet cuts out. I'm trying to solve the issue as we speak, so I do apologise about that. But hopefully it'll be fixed within 9 minutes. I am rattling my head trying to get it sorted. But yeah, up on the screen at the moment you can see what is happening for this Friday, for VE Day. So on this very YouTube channel we are going to have live music from 7:30 with the amazing comedy man himself, Just Gary. Very, very funny man, and he's going to be live doing some music for us as well. So yeah, something definitely to look forward to. And Helen, very good evening to you. Hope everyone's ready for this week. Because I think last week was a bit too easy. I think last week was a bit too easy, so we've stepped it up a bit this week. Not too much, not too much. Just made it that little bit more tricky, as it were. Yeah, no, it's a very good quiz this week, very good. Right, so yeah, anyone in the chat, very good evening to you. Obviously remember that you can post a message and say hello. But yeah, we are 6 minutes away from kick-off this evening. How the quiz works for those first-time people tuning in, you're going to hear 40 questions, which I will read live, and there is going to be 10 picture questions. And this week's picture questions, I must admit, I do like. It's a very, very good little picture quiz. Very good little picture quiz. But yeah, we'll start that in about 6 minutes now. But yeah, also for those just tuning in, do have a read on the screen, everything that's coming up this week for VE Day. And the live music will be broadcast on this YouTube channel. So tune in, say hi to Gary. He's going to be live from Eastleigh. We're not going to Leicester this time, we're going to Eastleigh for this one. So only just up to road. Hello from the Chester family. Well, hello back to the Chester family. Hope you're all well and a very good evening to you. I apologise if the screen flickers as well. I'm trying desperately to sort this internet issue. I think I might have cracked it. So we should be good to go. Yeah, if it does cut out or anybody misses Obviously, I do repeat the questions if you need them repeated. So yeah, please bear with me this evening. In fact, speaking of which, I think it's just dropped again. Julian, very good evening to you. Hopefully that change I've just made has sorted the problem. But I am keeping my eye on it every 5 seconds. So if we lower that down, that should work. Oh, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to be a little bit tech savvy and clever this evening and make sure everything works as expected. If I bring the quiz up on my phone, then I can see if it drops out, which it looks pretty stable at the moment. But yeah, so 3 minutes away from kicking off this week's quiz. Quiz number 6. Good evening to everyone from the best community in Blighty. Matthew, very good evening to you, sir. Oh, a couple of minutes away now. A couple of minutes away. Sue's got her cheese and onion crisps ready. That's a good bar snack. I do like cheese and onion. Thai sweet chili are probably my favourite though, I must admit. Thai sweet or jalapeno? I do like jalapeno pepper. But then I also like roast chicken and thyme. Oh, now we've got a conversation about crisps. If anyone's got a favourite crisp, pop it in the comments. I want to know your favourite crisp. It's probably got to be Thai sweet chili. Love them. Chunion for me, simple as. Cheese and onion are good. They are good crisp. They're a solid crisp. Hedgehog. Right. Can't say I've personally tried those. Worcester sauce. Oh, do they still even make those? I swear I haven't seen them for ages. Salt and vinegar. Yeah. Cheese and onion. Salt and vinegar. Yeah, I can have a bag or two of them. They're quite enjoyable.
I can't hear anything. Are you talking? Everybody hear me okay? Are you ready to
Just to double confirm, everyone can hear me okay? Because we're going to kick it off with the pitch around in just 1 minute time. Right then, if everyone can hear me clearly, I think it's about time that we kick off. Oh, just got to read that. Marmite, no. No, 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 no. Ready salted. Paprika, salt and vinegar. Oh, paprika are a very, very good crisp. Ready salted. Prawn cocktail, yeah, they're good. Spicy tomato, wheat crunchies. God, I remember those. They're awesome. Right. Anyway, I am going to. OBS is gone. Fuck me. This annoys me. Right, okay, internet's back, we're good. Internet's back, we are good. Right. For the sake of transparency, I'm going to get this resolved. Right, we all should be okay now. You should be able to hear me properly. The internet is back. I'm just going to very quickly make a change in the settings, but I am going to put the pitch questions up on screen for you just while I resolve this issue. I'll be back with you in just a couple of minutes. Right, let me just go through quickly the rest of the chat. Julian T's neighbours here. Very good evening to you, Mr. Tunnicliffe. Very good evening to you and the family. Haggis flavoured crisps. No. Matthews with Sue, cheese and onion. It is a solid crisp. It is a solid crisp. Very solid, in fact. But yeah, you've got until around about 8:12 to have a look through these questions and figure out what garden bird is it. That's all I'm asking. What garden bird is it? I'll be back with you very soon. Who we got in now? Hey, the Moors are here, ready to rock and roll. Very, very good evening to you. I'm going to give you another 2 minutes on these, another 2 minutes, and then we'll move on to the main portion of the quiz. Once again, I do apologise if at any point this evening the stream appears to drop or the audio cuts out. I'm having internet issues. I thought I'd solved them, however, still been a little bit finicky this end, but I will hopefully get it sorted. I am trying in the background. I've got my settings menu open trying to resolve the problem. But yeah, it's frustrating me a little, but I'll get it sorted. And we'll have a good quiz anyway. But yeah, this is a good picture round. It's a real brain challenger, this one. I do like it. But yeah, you've got about another 60 seconds and we're going to move on to today's main portion of the quiz. Sue, thank you very much indeed. Yeah, trying to chill out. It's just quite frustrating when it all goes so well to start off with and then just decides to drop randomly. But I think it might be sorted now. I'm looking at the little analysis bar that I have at the bottom and it looks okay. So fingers crossed we're on track, but we'll find out. I'm going to give you another 20 seconds and we're going to move on to today's quiz. In fact, speaking of which, I think we're ready to move on. So let's knock this off the screen, get ourselves to our little help sheet, and in which case, if you're all ready to kick off, give me a message in the chat and tell me you're ready for quiz number 6. Cool, looks like everyone is ready, so let us kick off with this week's pub quiz. Robert De Niro is James Conway, and Ray Liotta is Henry Hill in which 1990 mobster film? So Robert De Niro is James Conway, and Ray Liotta is Henry Hill in which 1990 mobster film? Question number 1. Moving on to question number 2. This one is a true or false. So true or false. Author J.K. Rowling was previously a beautician. Is that true or false? Author J.K. Rowling was previously a beautician. Is that true or false? You like true or false questions? Yeah, it narrowed down the possibilities. Definitely narrows down the possibilities. Right, question number 3. I am going to put up on the help sheet just to make sure everyone knows it. So, which JLB is known as the father of the television? So, which JLB is known as the father of the television? Question number 4. Sisters Anne, Charlotte and Emily were members of which 19th century literary family? So, sisters Anne, Charlotte and Emily were members of which 19th century literary family? Literary. Go on, say it correct. Yeah, so which 19th century literary family? Paul and Tina, very good evening to you. Don't know why I always pronounce it literary, but so question number 5. In fashion, which L is a common name for blue denim jeans? So in fashion, which L is a common name for blue denim jeans? Everyone knows the answer to that one. Everyone knows the answer to that one. Question number 6 is another one I'm going to pop up on the screen for you, just in case the pronunciation is incorrect. But yeah, question number 6. The Orson Bridge connects Denmark with which neighbouring country? The Orson Bridge connects Denmark with which neighbouring country? Question number 7. Which British Prime Minister resigned in 1957 following the Suez fiasco? S-U-E-Z. So which British Prime Minister resigned in 1957 following the Suez fiasco? Question number 8. In Italian cooking, which tea is a ribbon-shaped pasta? So in Italian cooking, which tea, as in T for tango, is a ribbon-shaped pasta? Question number 9. A Tale of Two Cities is a book written by which author? So A Tale of Two Cities is a book written by which author? The adrenaline is pumping already. Going to be an interesting one this week. I definitely think it will be. Question number 10. Trachoma is a contagious disease affecting which body part? So trachoma is a contagious disease affecting which body part? Question number 11. What was astronaut Buzz Aldrin's real birth name? So what was astronaut Buzz Aldrin's real birth name? Sounds like a spell from Harry Potter. Okay. Yeah, question number 11. What was astronaut Buzz Aldrin's birth name? Question number 12. Back Bay, Fenway Kenmore and Mission Hill are neighbourhoods in which northeastern US city? It's one I'll probably pop up on the screen for you actually. So Back Bay, Fenway Kenmore and Mission Hill are neighbourhoods in which northeastern US city? Question number 13. Which land mammals have the longest tail? So which land mammals have the longest tail? Question number 14. Which planet in our solar system is the 8th and furthest known planet from the Sun? So which planet in our solar system is the 8th and furthest known planet from the Sun? Question number 15. Most of us use it every single day. Google. I just simply need you to tell me what colour is the L in the Google logo. So in the Google logo, what colour is the L, as in L for Lima? Yeah, what colour is it? That's all I want to know. Question number 15. I respectfully ask you don't Google that one because you'll get the answer without having to Google it. Question number 16. Now this one is quite an interesting one and does need to be thought about. Which stadium in the UK has the highest capacity? Is it Twickenham or is it Old Trafford? So which stadium in the UK has the highest capacity? Is it Twickenham or Old Trafford? I should do stand-up comedy. Well, I'm sat down at the moment and apparently still doing it, so that works well for me. And I will give you the numbers later on just so you can confirm the capacities. Question number 17. Which 2015 Pixar animated movie is set in the mind of a young girl called Riley Anderson? This is one to make you think. Which 2015 Pixar animated movie is set in the mind of a young girl called Riley Anderson? And your next one. Which British monarch caused controversy by marrying the American Wallis Simpson in 1937? So which British monarch caused controversy by marrying American Wallis Simpson in 1937? That is quite a tricky one. And I'm going to pop the next one up on screen for you. And this is one of those questions where you're either going to get it straight away or you'd never have heard of it. But, question number 19. Tiffy, Mr. Toffee, Mr. Yeti and Otis the Owl are all characters in which popular mobile game series? So Tiffy, Mr. Toffee, Mr. Yeti and Otis the Owl are all characters in which popular mobile game series? That is one you do have to think about. But if you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. Some of you have probably played it today, actually. And in fact, I now believe it comes pre-installed on Windows 10. Uh-oh, that's a clue. Anyway, finishing off the round with question number 20. Which C, as in C for Charlie, is an official count or survey, often of a population? So, question number 20. Which C, C as in Charlie, is an official count or survey, often of a population? Right, well, believe it or not, that's 20 questions done. Would anybody like any questions from number 1 to 20 repeated? If you do, post them in the chat. I'll repeat them now for you. Anything from 1 to 20. Number 10, absolutely. So number 10 is trachoma, Trachoma, is a contagious disease affecting which body part? So trachoma is a contagious disease affecting which body part? Question number 13. Which land mammals have the longest tail? So which land mammals have the longest tail? Question number 18. Number 18 is which British monarch caused controversy by marrying the American Wallis Simpson in 1937? So which British monarch caused controversy by marrying American Wallis Simpson in 1937? Question number 1. Yep, so Robert De Niro is James Conway and Ray Liotta is Henry Hill in which 1990 mobster film? So Robert De Niro is James Conway and Ray Liotta is Henry Hill in which 1990 mobster film? Question number 4. Sisters Anne, Charlotte and Emily were members of which 19th century literary family? So sisters Anne, Charlotte and Emily were members of which 19th century literary family? Would anybody else like anything from 1 to 20 repeated? Cool. In which case what we're going to do is we're going to take a short little break. I'm going to put the pictures back up on screen for you. But very quickly before I put the pictures up on screen, I'm going to show you this. This is the celebrations that are happening for VE Day this week in the village. So we have our stay-at-home street party, where if you want to decorate your house red, white and blue, enjoy a picnic in your front garden. If you send the photos of your decorations to clerk@shedfieldparishcouncil.org.uk, you can enter a competition where the winner is going to receive £25 and runners-up £10. And that's going to be all sorted with our CSO. And then in the evening on this very YouTube channel, live music from 7:30 p.m, well, music and comedy actually, is the man himself, Just Gary. Absolute phenomenal act, you're really going to enjoy him. But yeah, that's this Friday coming, the 8th of May. So I'm now going to give you the pictures, and I'm going to be back with you at 8:45. So 10 minutes time, I'll be back with you, and we'll go through the answers for round 1. See you soon. Apologies, I've missed some comments. I was just taking a very quick bathroom break. Sue, no problem at all. John, yeah, bringing all the community together, absolutely. Oh, Matthew, thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. Believe it or not, actually, John, I used to do a pub quiz in the local area. And some of you may not know me, but like the quiz night that we've had at Waltham Chase Village Hall, you're hearing the same voice. I am that person. I am that very same one. And if you do recognise my voice, you might know which pub I used to do a pub quiz in. So, yeah. I mean, certainly, Matthew, there's no need for recognition. I'm doing this for everyone. Everyone's in this together. So it's a case of we're all going to enjoy it together. We're all going to have a bit of fun together. And in terms of local, it's a very, very difficult question. But I will probably say props to the Black Dog. Yeah, the Black Dog probably is my local because it's walking distance. There are a couple other pubs that I like. One of them in Curdridge. Just unfortunately, I would never walk up Curdridge Lane again. I've done it once. I've walked all the way up there, and it's quite a frightening experience because you don't know what to expect on that road. that can be a nasty one. Yeah, I love the Black Dog. Yeah, it's a good pub. It's a very good pub. And Pete and Kathy are always nice, and all the staff there are always very helpful. So I've got to give them props for that. I used to go to the railway, but it was so hard. I went to the Cricketers once, and that was blimmin' good. It was possibly me that did the quiz, John. It was possibly me that did the quiz. There was another lady who ended up, because they stopped it and then started doing it again, then there was another lady who took over. So I don't know what it was like after that. Love the Cow in Wickham. I think I've been there once, if I'm honest. Probably just because it's a bit of a trek for me. And I know a lot of people in the local pubs, so I'd probably prefer to go there for that reason. But yeah, anyway, another 3 minutes and we're going to go through the first set of answers. John, you said it was a youngish bloke. You're probably speaking to the same guy then. That would have been me. That would have been me. Yeah, I've done quite a few of the local pubs actually for pub quizzes. And obviously at the village hall I've done quite a few occasions as well. And I think, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it entirely, but I think the village hall has got something very, very special up their sleeves for when this is all over. Yeah, John, absolutely, absolutely. Hopefully one day, hopefully. Keep our fingers crossed every day. Brickmaker's Quiz is excellent. I have been there a few times, I must admit. I've never done the, as in read the quiz there, but I have been to a few of them. Yeah, Sue, exciting. As I say, I don't know what it is. I can't talk about it, but I think they're planning something. I've heard rumours. John, I believe it's changing hands. I'm not 100%, but I believe it is changing hands. Rising Sun. Oh, that is a nice pub that I forgot to mention. Oh, that is a nice pub. Simon and Caroline, wonderful people. Yeah, forgot to mention them. And they're doing takeaways at the moment. I haven't tried one yet. I need to try one. They're doing takeaways. And the menu always looks so blimmin' delicious as well. Do need to try one. In fact, the only takeaway I've had since the start of lockdown is Waltham Tandoori. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, the Wheat Sheaf. Yes, of course. Another one that's fantastic. I used to go there most Friday nights. John, am I drinking tonight? Yeah, sensibly, because I've got a quiz to run. Barleycorn in Bishop's Waltham. Haven't really frequented there for a while, actually. I can't comment. I don't think I've been there for about 6 or 7 years, so can't actually comment on that one. I very rarely go to Bishop's Waltham to go to the pub, so. Probably say my main three are Curdridge, Bishop's Waltham. No, sorry. Curdridge, Waltham Chase, and Shedfield, which is the Wheat Sheaf, of course. Anyway, right. Let's get to some answers. If you're all ready for some answers, you know what to put in the chat. Pub quiz crawl. I don't know how we can make that work, but that sounds exciting. That actually does sound exciting. Yeah, we'll find a way. We'll find a way. Right, everyone's ready for the answers. Let's go through them. You're going to kick yourself at some of these. Matthew's so ready it hurts. Here we go. So question number 1 was Robert De Niro is James Conway and Ray Liotta is Henry Hill. And which 1990 mobster film? That was Goodfellas. Goodfellas. Of course it was. It couldn't have been anything else. Question number 2. True or false? Author J.K. Rowling was previously a beautician. No, she wasn't. That's false. She was a teacher. She was a teacher. Which JLB is known as the father of the television? That is John Logie Baird. So John Logie Baird is your answer to that one. Anne, Charlotte and Emily were all members of the Bronte family. Which L is a common name for blue denim jeans? Everyone's got to own a pair of Levi's, surely. The answer's Levi's. I thought everyone would have a pair of them. The Orson Bridge connects Denmark with which neighbouring country? Sweden. Which British Prime Minister resigned in 1957 following the Suez fiasco? That was Mr. Anthony Eden. Anthony Eden was the one you were looking for. Nice and easy one, the next one. In Italian cooking, which T as in tango, is a ribbon-shaped pasta? That was, of course, tagliatelle. A Tale of Two Cities is a book written by which author? Charles Dickens. And trachoma is a contagious disease affecting which body part? It affects the eye. Yes, it affects the eye. What was astronaut Buzz Aldrin's birth name? His birth name was Edwin. E-D-W-I-N. Edwin. Yep. Back Bay, Fenway, Kenmore and Mission Hill are neighbourhoods in which northern US city? Northeastern US city. Boston in Massachusetts. Boston. I think it's the Boston Red Sox they've got there. Which land mammals have the longest tail? That is the giraffe. Not only the longest neck, the longest tail. Which planet in our solar system is the 8th and furthest known planet from the Sun? That's Neptune. Yep, Neptune. Because the next one, Pluto, they said it's not a planet anymore. And Vulcan never has any full discovery. So, yeah, the 8th planet is Neptune. Question number 15. I asked you, what colour is the L in Google? It's green. Yeah, it's green. Question number 16. Which stadium in the UK has the highest capacity? Is it Twickenham or Old Trafford? It's Twickenham. Twickenham can hold 82,000. Old Trafford can hold 75,731. If you want the statistics. Which 2015 Pixar animated movie is set in the mind of a young girl called Riley Anderson? It's called Inside Out. Which British monarch caused controversy by marrying American Wallis Simpson in 1937? It was Edward VIII. Edward VIII is the answer. Tiffy, Mr. Toffee, Mr. Yeti and Otis the Owl are all characters in Candy Crush. Candy Crush, yep. John, the answer was between those two. It was only between those two, Twickenham or Old Trafford. There was no others specified. And question number 20. Which C is an official count or survey, often of a population? It is, of course, census. C-E-N-S-U-S, census. Because I said highest in the UK. Which stadium in the UK has the highest capacity, Twickenham or Old Trafford? I did stipulate between the two. I'm sorry, I have to say that. Question number 13 was giraffe. Well, it was giraffe. Anyway, guys, you got a minute or two. Post how you're doing in the chat. And then we will resume with part 2 of tonight's virtual pub quiz. Right, let's have a look at some of the scores coming in. 17, 15, 18, blimey. 15, 15, 14, 17, 15, 12, 14, 15, 18, 19. Jeez. Uh, 15, 15, 13, 14. Got some good scores coming in. The 5. Did I was going to say, did you miss half the quiz? But no, it's the taking part of the Maz. It's the taking part of the Maz. 5. I tried to make him a little bit easy. Did try. 12. 17. Ooh. 16. Ah, we got a recount. Wasn't harsh. 18. Oh, it is getting interesting up top. What we got? 18, 17, 18, 18, 19. Oh, it's going to be a tough one at the top this week. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing the final count. That's for sure. At 15, yeah, Sam. I was going to say, I'm sure you did better than 5. 15, that's a bit more like it. 13, respectable. Right, well, it's that time. I ask everyone to go frantic on their keyboards again. If you're ready for the second part of tonight's pub quiz, simply put a comment. Let's get cracking. And Sue, don't panic about the score. There's still plenty of time. Still plenty of time. I will just quickly take this opportunity to remind you that VE Day, this coming Friday, we've got the Stay at Home Street Party. The details are up on your screen at the moment. And on this very YouTube channel, we can have live music from 7:30 p.m. with the man himself, Mr. Just Gary, comedian and singer. It's going to be fantastic. So make sure you all tune in for that one. Second part of the quiz is going to kick off in 60 seconds. Can I repeat it in Gaelic? Probably not. Probably not. Right. Question number 21. Which female singer released the album Born to Die in 2012? So, which female singer released the album Born to Die in 2012? Question number 22. What was the name of the ship on which Charles Darwin crossed the Atlantic Ocean, led by Captain Robert Fitzroy? So, what was the name of the ship on which Charles Darwin crossed the Atlantic Ocean, led by Captain Robert Fitzroy? Question number 23. Bannock, chapati and panettone are all types of what? Bannock, chapati and panettone are all types of what? It's a really easy one when you think about it. Question number 24. Sue Johnston and Ricky Tomlinson played mother and father to Caroline Aherne and Ralph Little in which BBC comedy series? So Sue Johnston and Ricky Tomlinson played mother and father to Caroline Aherne and Ralph Little in which BBC comedy series? Calories. There's probably a few calories in them. Question number 25. A Kelvin is a unit of what? So question number 25. A Kelvin is a unit of what? There is a long answer and a short answer. I will accept both. Question number 26. Which of the following is the heaviest of the following elements from the periodic table? So I'm going to give you 3 elements from the periodic table. I need to know which one is the heaviest. Is it uranium, sodium or selenium? Is it uranium, sodium or selenium? Which one is the heaviest? Question number 27. Which B as in Bravo, is a North American cat which preys on rabbits and hares? Which B as in Bravo, is a North American cat which preys on rabbits and hares? Question number 28. In ancient Greek literature, who wrote the poems Iliad and Odyssey? So in ancient Greek literature, who wrote the poems Iliad and Odyssey? Question number 29. Robert Smith has been a constant member of which English band formed in Crawley in 1976? So Robert Smith has been a constant member of which English band formed in Crawley in 1976? Question number 30. Formed in 1650, what is the name of the oldest regiment in the British Army which remains in continuous active service? So formed in 1650, what is the name of the oldest regiment in the British Army which still remains in continuous active service? A little bit of a toughie, that one. Question number 31. Which former Manchester United footballer wrote an autobiography entitled Blessed? So which former Manchester United footballer wrote an autobiography entitled Blessed? Blessed. This is another one to pop up on screen. Question number 32. What did Rickenbacker, Barth and Beauchamp invent in 1931? What did Rickenbacker, Barth and Beauchamp invent in 1931? Nice and easy one now. Question number 33. In which British city might you find the Arndale Centre, the Trafford Centre, or the Triangle? In which British city might you find the Arndale Centre, the Trafford Centre, or the Triangle? Nice and easy one for question number 33. And your next one, question number 24. As of 2018, who is the oldest winner of golf's US Masters at 46? So as of 2018, who is the oldest winner of golf's US Masters at 46? Question number 35. Tom Hanks plays 12-year-old Josh Baskin in which film? So Tom Hanks plays a 12-year-old called Josh Baskin in which film? Most of you have probably seen this film. Question number 36. Oberon is the largest satellite orbiting which of the traditional solar system planets? So Oberon is the largest of the satellites orbiting which of the traditional solar system planets? Question number 37. Tripoli is the capital city of which North African country? Number 37. Tripoli is the capital of which North African country? And it's time for my favourite question of the quiz, question number 38. Musician Shane MacGowan was born in which country? Was it Ireland, England, Scotland or Wales? So musician Shane MacGowan was born in which country? Was it Ireland, England, Scotland or Wales? No bonus points for naming which band it was. I will not give you a bonus point for that. I just want to know the country. And this is one for the screen. This is one of those kick yourself questions. Lots of people in the UK hold GNVQs, but what actually does GNVQ stand for? And I require all 4 words correct for the point. There's no half point, 3/4 point. If you don't get all 4, you don't get the point. So lots of people in the UK hold GNVQs, but what does GNVQ stand for? And question number 40. Which British modern artist, born in 1962, produces work which often features images of herself, such as 1996's self-portrait with fried eggs? So which British modern artist, born in 1962, produces work which often features images of herself, such as 1996's self-portrait with fried eggs? Yeah, and that's question number 40. So it's that time. If you want any questions repeated, number 21 to number 40, let me know in the chat. Any questions from number 21 to number 40 repeated. 31. So which former Manchester United footballer wrote an autobiography entitled Blessed? B-L-E-S-S-E-D. Which former Manchester United footballer wrote an autobiography entitled Blessed? Any other repeats? 35. So 35, Tom Hanks plays 12-year-old Josh Baskin in which film? So Tom Hanks plays 12-year-old Josh Baskin in which film? Number 34. As of 2018, who is the oldest winner of golf's US Masters? So number 34, as of 2018, who is the oldest winner of golf's US Masters at 46? And number 30, formed in 1650, what is the name of the oldest regiment in the British Army which remains in continuous active service? So formed in 1650, what is the name of the oldest regiment in the British Army which remains in continuous active service? Any more for any more? In which case, I'm going to give you 4 or 5 minutes to quickly get these last few pictures that you might have got, and I'll be back with you. Right then, nice and easy one. Let's give you all the answers. Pop in the chat that you are ready and let's get cracking with tonight's answers. soon as I see someone's ready, we are going to crack through them. Get cracking with the knacking. Trying to remember what show that was from, actually. I think that was Bo Selector. I think that's what it was from. There's a huge queue for the ladies. Right, let's get this one done, dusted, sealed, signed, delivered, and I'll be gone. And yes, it was Bo. I was correct. Thank God. Right, so we're going to do it a little bit different this week. I've got the pictures up on the screen, so we're going to go through them one by one. So we're going to do the picture answers for the first part of the second round. Number 1 is a goldfinch. Yep, goldfinch. Number 2 is a wren. Number 3 is the old common blackbird. Number 4 is a sparrow. If you put house sparrow, that's fine. Number 5 is a chaffinch. Yes, I know, but it is a chaffinch. Number 6 is a blue tit. Number 7 is a siskin. Number 8 is a thrush, or a song thrush, I'll accept. Number 9 is a starling. And number 10 is a wood pigeon. However, I will accept pigeon. Because, yeah, it's a pigeon. I'll accept wood pigeon as well. And I'll accept pigeon as well. Either or are correct. Meanwhile, let's go on to the questions. So, question number 21. Which female singer released the album Born to Die in 2012? That was Lana Del Rey. What was the name of the ship on which Charles Darwin crossed the Atlantic Ocean with Captain Robert Fitzroy? That was the HMS Beagle. HMS Beagle. Bannock, chapati and panettone are types of bread. They are types of bread. Sue Johnson and Ricky Tomlinson played mother and father to Caroline Aherne and Ralph Little in The Royal Family. Question number 25. A Kelvin is a unit of what? Thermodynamic temperature. I will accept if you've just put temperature. Question number 26. Which is the heaviest of the following elements from the periodic table? Uranium, sodium or selenium? It's uranium. Which bee is a North American cat which preys on rabbits and hares? I gave you part of the answer. I gave you cat. It's of course a bobcat. What else could it be? In ancient Greek literature, who wrote the poems Iliad and Odyssey? That was Homer. Not as in Simpson, but Homer. Robert Smith has been a constant member of which English band formed in Crawley in 1976? That was The Cure. Yes, The Cure. Welsh Dragon, very good evening, man. Nice to have you here. Question number 30. Formed in 1650, what is the name of the oldest regiment in the British Army which remains in continuous active service? That is the Coldstream Guards. Coldstream Guards. It's an American goldfinch we found, not a European. It's a goldfinch. That's all I can say on that one. You didn't have to put European or American. That's fine. Question number 31. Which former Manchester United footballer wrote an autobiography entitled Blessed? That was George Best. Yeah, George Best. Question number 32. What did Rickenbacker, Barth and Beauchamp invent in 1931? That was the electric guitar. In which British city might you find the Arndale Centre, the Trafford Centre or the Triangle? Trafford should have given it away. It was Manchester. As of 2018, who is the oldest winner of golf's US Masters at 46? Jack Nicklaus. Jack Nicklaus. 46 and he won the US Masters. Incredible. Question number 35. Tom Hanks plays 12-year-old Josh Baskin in the film Big. B-I-G, Big. That's also an Italian job reference if anyone gets it. Oberon is the largest of the satellites orbiting which of the traditional solar system planets? That is Uranus. Oberon is the largest of the satellites orbiting Uranus. Hopefully not. I'll leave the jokes there. Tripoli is the capital of which North African country? That's Libya. I asked you, musician Shane MacGowan was born in which country? Was it Ireland, England, Scotland or Wales? He was born in England and he was from the band The Pogues. Yep, Shane MacGowan of The Pogues was born in England. Question number 39. I need this one bang on. There's no half points, there's no 3/4 points, quarter points, whatever you want. It's 1 point or no points. What does GNVQ stand for? It stands for General National Vocational Qualification. So General National Vocational Qualification. If you didn't get all 4, you didn't get a point. And question number 40, the conclusion. Which British modern artist born in 1962 produces work which often features images of herself, such as 1996's self-portrait with fried eggs? Sarah Lucas. Sarah Lucas. Why was that my favourite question? Just because it's the one that I pick out and I go, oh, that's one to think about. That's why, I'll be honest. Right, so there you go. You've had all 50 answers. You've had all 50 questions. It's time to total up your scores. Post them in the chat. And let's get this week's leaderboard up and running. Back with you in a second. Yep, so get your scores in. I'm going to try and compile the leaderboard for this week. Well, it's a very, very, very different situation this week. Blimey, look at the top few. Wow. Let's get those up on screen. Jeez, what a tight few this is. So we got the Troutons up the top with 42. We've got the Gibbons with 41. We got the Moores with 39. We got the Chesters with 39. We got the Watsons with 38. Blimey, what a close top 5 that was this week. Will said he got 43. Oh, sorry, I do miss comments. They do come in thick and fast. That's as I read it, so very, very quickly. Do apologise. But yeah, that's your top 5 this week. Blimey, and that matched last week's 42 as well. Evans got 39. Sorry, do apologise once again. I've got a lot of comments coming in. I can't always see them all, so I do apologise. Anyway, let's talk about this Friday coming. For VE Day, don't forget that if you're going to take part, decorate your house in red, white and blue, enjoy a picnic in your front garden. Email your pictures to the clerk at sheffieldparishcouncil.org.uk to enter the competition. That is going to be very, very, very good. I'm interested to see who wins. And yeah, live music from 7:30 with just Gary. That's going to be live on the channel. As I say, if I did miss a comment and somebody potentially scored higher, somebody scored lower or in between, I apologise. The comments come in so quick. I try to get it all up and sorted, but it's sometimes a bit difficult to see them all. So if I did miss any, I do apologise. But yeah, obviously I'm going to say thank you very much indeed for joining in. Yeah, Brittany, thank you very much indeed. The Ford family, nice to see you. Elliot, thank you very much indeed. Matthew Thompson, thank you very much indeed. Best quiz on the World Wide Web, excellent. Bishop may go on for the record, potentially. Isabel, thank you very much indeed. Matthew Evans, thank you very much indeed. John got 44, there you go. See, sometimes. World Wide Wartham, absolutely. Thank you very much indeed, John. The Troutons. Appears like you've done well, but then Bishop are contending it, so I'm going to have to watch the footage back and make sure that I get it correct. I have got a spam filter on, so if the same message is posted about 5 times, it will get removed. So I might miss something. Oh yeah, thank you very much indeed, guys, for joining. Obviously, have a look at the screen. These magnificent things are happening this week. Live music with Just Gary, 7:30 PM this Friday. He's a fantastic act. Don't forget to tune in. And obviously we're live next Sunday for our, well, quiz number 7. Quiz number 7, blimey. Yeah, thank you very much, Steve, for tuning in, guys. Take care. Be safe. Stay safe. I'll see you on Friday. Take care.